What is up, guys? This is Tone here, and today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make a simple YouTube banner. Alright, so I'm going to try and keep this simple, and it's going to be hopefully under 10 minutes, and yeah, let's get right into it. So what you're going to do here is you're going to open up a Photoshop document. First, actually, just go here, look up YT banner template. So just look this up. Good images, and save this, and then open that on your Photoshop. So open that image. Alright, so that's the first step. So now that we're here, what you pretty much do is just draw squares and boom, fill that in with paint, and then you've got this thing. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, create a layer below this and then above this. So this will be your background layer. So I'm going to make this a dark bluish, about there. Alright, so it's kind of like a navy color. And then we're going to save it. And then what I'm going to do is go to good old Google, and I'm going to look up, let's see. So I'm kind of freeballing this. So let's start off with some text. Alright, so take your text tool and go to the middle here and just click. Alright, I'm going to type in name, and then mine, yours shouldn't look like that, but mine does, so I'll fix it real quick. I'm going to make it yellow. You guys can feel free to change colors however you want, of course. Alright, and then I'm going to make it pretty big, like so. And then what I'm going to do is go to here under regular, and then I'm going to make it a curvy, kind of like leaning to the side. I'll go over here and I'll see if I can do it more. Okay, perfect. So now it's like this, and that's how I want it. So I'm gonna X out. So now I've got this cool leaning type, and we want that centered. So now what I'm gonna do is duplicate this by holding Alt and dragging it down. Then I'm going to double click on it and go stroke, and I'm going to make this black. Alright, so that should look something like this, and then I'm going to make it about that big. Right, and then I'm going to right click, rasterize type, or no, right click and then rasterize layer style, make a new layer above it, mask it onto there, and then make it black so it matches. Alright, then merge those. Alright, and then now what you're going to do is press Alt and then press the down key and the left key. Alright, so I'm just going to press that until I think it looks good. Alright, so that is how I want it to look. And you're just going to select the top one, select the bottom one, right click, and merge layers. Alright, so now you've got this cool little name thing. Okay, and then I'm going to put those two in a group. And then what I'm going to do now with this name on top is I will duplicate it above itself, right click, rasterize type, and then I'm going to put a masked layer onto this, and then grab the yellow and get it a little bit darker. Get a slightly darker version, mask that onto there. Right, and then what we're gonna do now, okay, wait, I think I'm doing this how I want to. Oh wait, I'm doing this backwards, my bad. So I'll make this one the darker color, so make this the darker brown, and then copy it, rasterize like I said earlier, and then make this one the brighter one. So there you go, right click, merge the layers, and then now what you're going to do is do the same little oh wait, so first you're going to want to mask it. Oh man, what did I do? Okay, I don't know why I have 3 of them, but now you're going to mask it onto there, onto the text that you have, and then you're gonna hold Alt and then down left click again. down left. Oh, it's, oh yeah. So that's what I'm doing wrong. So you don't hold Alt, you just down left click. Alright, down left. Alright, so that's kind of how I want it to look. But then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a brush, and you're just going to select the hard round brush, make it pretty tiny, about that big. And then you're going to grab the brush and you will select this part, and you're just pretty much connecting these, the black to the thing, so it kind of looks like it's all one layer, or it looks like it's giving it a 3D effect. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. Alright, so you just want it to look like it's not, like there's not a gap there. That's all you're really doing. And trust me, this makes it look quite a bit better. It's not needed, but it looks better. Alright, so now that we have that, that's our little shadow. Now what I'm going to do is grab the soft round brush and make it pretty big. And then I will mask it onto here. Grab the white and then go like this. And overlay. And then I'm going to turn that down to about there. Alright, so now that you got that, you got a pretty good looking name right there. So what I'm going to do now, just to add some coolness, is take this blue and then go like right about here, I think. And then I'm going to mask onto the black layer, the shadow, and I'm going to give it a little shade like this too. Alright, and then I'll turn that down a little bit. Okay, so that's looking pretty good in my opinion. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the black and do a inner stroke inside. Alright, and then turn that down to about there. This will just give it that look. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now we've got our basic name on here, and then we've got a blank blue background. Okay, so pretty much what I'm going to do now is give this a very simple backing. So if you didn't already, put all that into a group, and you can just name the group name, or you can color it yellow if you want to. Then I'm going to make a layer above this blue, grab the white, and then make my brush a little bit bigger and do something like this. So we're kind of just trying to give it a feel of space, trying to give it some dimension. So do that, and then take the white, put it on overlay, so it makes it a lighter shade of the color. I'm going to get rid of these real quick, sorry about that. And then I will grab this dark blue that we had earlier, and if you didn't have that still, just take it off here. So grab that dark blue, and then pretty much just put the darkness where you didn't put the light. Okay, and then put that on, I'm going to do soft light, turn it down a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to grab this entire name folder, drag it, merge it, and then make it all black. So I'm just going to mask again to make it black. And then, oh actually, well, we're already here. There is an easier way to do this, but we don't need it right now, I guess. And then what I'm going to do is put this up and to the side. So right about there. And then what I'm going to do is filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And about 5 should be fine for the blur. Click OK. And then turn this to a soft light. And then I'm going to turn it down a little bit as well. So about there. And then I'm going to add that to the name group. Okay, so now we've got a pretty good looking simple simple banner here. I am going to get a little bit more of a saturation to this blue. There maybe. So I think that looks a little bit better. Alright, And then these are all adjustments that you can just make depending on what you want. So I think the name should be a little bit brighter, so I'm gonna put this on the name and do a soft light, or what would look best. Oh, that looks kind of cool too. But I'll just do a soft light and then turn it down to make that name a little bit brighter. Alright, and then one last thing that you could do that I know a lot of YouTubers like to do is go into here, go into the name folder, and then make sure you don't have the shadow selected, and then put it all in a group except the shadow, and then put a stroke and then outside stroke, and then grab the white and just turn that down. So that'll give you kind of that cool look there. And then I will make my name a little bit brighter here. So let's see. So that's the name. So I'm just gonna pick the yellow layer, the bright yellow layer. Go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast. I'm just gonna turn the brightness up and maybe the contrast up a little bit too, just to make it stand out more. Alright, and then I think I'm gonna turn up the background a little bit too, this right here. So I'm gonna put a layer above that and just grab this blue. And I think I'm gonna actually go about here and then turn that down. So that'll give it an overall brighter look to it. And I think that looks better in my opinion. So now I've got this. So we're pretty much done here. I'm going to turn up the shadow a little bit more on this text because it's kind of, I'm going to move it a little bit over here as well because it's a little bit hard to see now because of the white stroke. Maybe that's too much. So about there. Alright, so that's pretty much going to be the tutorial. I tried to keep it under 10 minutes. Looks like we went a little bit over, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think it looks really good. And hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully it helped out some of you. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel as much as I can. I really enjoy making videos, and yeah, it helps a lot if it grows. So I'm also going to plug my new series I'm doing. Not really new, it's been around for quite a few months actually, but cover review. So if you like music, if you like covers, I've been doing this series called Cover Review on my channel, where I look at covers that have come out in the past that are really cool, or recent covers that I think are really cool. I also look at some bad ones for big songs too. One of those should be coming out within the next 2 weeks or two. So look out for that. So other than that, nothing much, but thank you for watching this far if you did, and peace out. Hope you guys enjoyed.